the ball, so I gave it to him.
He one-hand catches it, laterals it back to Josh, who's ready for the pitch, who then dives at the pylon one-handed for the score.
That was ridiculous.
Absolutely. Come on.
Already you're probably hearing the chants. MVP, and they are a believer in Buffalo.
No brand fires, but baby, just tell me what you heard. If you went away at a paper, you could kick to the curb. We start skating shit just like the NHL. Baby asked for a wish, I'm like a wishing well. I made all her dreams come true just like a genie.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to FEEDOE TV, man. Now listen, if you have questioned why I have not uploaded in the past 3 days, I had a migraine, bro, and it lasted 3 days. Chill. I'm back, bro. That's all that matters, bro. And I'm gonna keep posting content, feel me, daily as much as I can, you feel me? We all got shit we go through in life, but as long as you keep moving forward, you'll be straight, bro. You will be straight. So in today's video, I have something a bit different. I did do some reactions a couple days ago. Uploaded my first chapter of reading The Way of the Superior Man. If you didn't watch that video, I suggest you go check it out. It's a pretty cool video. I'll probably have the second upload of that series either tonight or tomorrow. But in this video, we will be predicting every single NFL team's record for the 2025-2026 season. Now, no, I'm not gonna do all 32 in one video. We are gonna do probably 2 per video. And I'm not going in alphabetical order. I'm going by division. So no, I'm not talking about the Bears in my first video. Do I want to talk about the Bears anyway? No. Their quarterback paints their fingernails.
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele.
First 2 teams that we will be predicting record for the 2025-2026 season is the Buffalo Bills.
Couldn't ask for a better opportunity, man. Guys down, guys step up. Play for each other. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'll start with the Buffalo Bills for me. Coached by Sean McDermott. They did have a 13-4 season last year. They ended up going to the AFC Championship and ended up losing to Pat Mahomes again, who does practice voodoo. My fault, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm done. I'm not going to throw no conspiracies into football, bro. You know, Pat Mahomes is just a good quarterback. And maybe Josh Allen doesn't have enough. All right, I'm kidding. But yeah, Josh Allen was the MVP of the NFL last year. So I feel like expectations for the Buffalo Bills are still incredibly high, bro. They always go far in the playoffs. They just can't get over the hump of the devil magic. I mean, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. But it's okay, feel me? I do expect great things from this team this year. So we're going to be looking at their schedule. I'll also have like some highlights up so you can see like what they did last year, so you can prepare for what's to come this season. But yeah, do I think they will win the AFC East? More than likely. They have won that shit multiple times in the past decade. I don't really see how it could be different, but we'll get into all of that later in the video. Feel me? So last year they did rank top 2 in scoring. The only team that scored more points per game in the season was the Detroit Lions. So Buffalo tends to like to score points. That's their bread and butter, bro. Put up as much points as they can on the scoreboard until the time runs out, for me. And they have Josh Allen. He is a miraculous quarterback. I do think he is the 2nd best quarterback in the league. I am an Eagles fan. I won't say Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the league. He did just win a Super Bowl, and the Eagles are the best team to ever exist in our existence. But I digress. Josh Allen is definitely a top 2 quarterback. You can interchange him with Mahomes if you'd like, etc. We're not going to get into QB rankings today. That's not the point of this video. Not the point. Their defense is more of a middle of a pack team. They ranked at least like 11 or 12, or I think they were like 13th or 14th in terms of scoring, pass rush, etc. Like, they're a middle of the pack defense. They rely heavily on their best player, which they should. What team doesn't? You get what I'm saying? So wherever Josh Allen goes, Buffalo goes. You get what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's take a look at their schedule. Let's see what script the NFL has slated for all of us, feel me? And we'll be able to see like what they'll do this year, you feel me? Give my projections and expectations. Warning, disclaimer, whatever. In the event that, let's say later down the line, I predict another team's record. Let's say Buffalo plays the Ravens, and I say in my prediction with Buffalo that Buffalo will beat Baltimore. In the event that I do say Baltimore will beat Buffalo when I'm doing Baltimore's prediction, sorry, that was a mouthful. That's just how I was feeling that day. So today, listen, today maybe I feel like Buffalo will beat Baltimore, but when I do Baltimore's projection and predictions, I might swap it around. That's okay, bro. I'm not gonna be perfect with this shit. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I chose Buffalo in that video, so I don't think it's possible that Baltimore can win. For me, it just depends on how I'm feeling that day, bro. Listen, and bear with me. Now, do I have the crystal ball to know every team's record and predictions throughout the season? Yes, I do. I do, bro. Yes, I am the young Nostradamus. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. But all I'm saying is, like, in the event that I do make that mistake and I predict a team to win in one video and then predict them to lose in a different video, it's perfectly fine. That's how I was feeling that day, bro. And you can make your own observation or projection behind the camera. That is okay too, twin. We here to, you know, just assume, project. You know, it doesn't mean it'll come to pass, bro. I am not a prophet. Maybe. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I do have it on my phone, bro. Feel me? So if you catch me looking down a lot, that's just okay. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Let's take a look at who they added and who departed from Buffalo before we give our predictions and projections. So a few key pieces. They did add Elijah Moore and Josh Palmer. I mean, that's cool. They got a few extra weapons for Mr. Josh Allen. Let's see who else they added. Oh yeah, they did sign Joey Bosa. I think that's a good addition. Von Miller was definitely getting older, and he was very injury prone, and he did not play much, and he was overpaid. I digress. Shaq Thompson, Dane Jackson, and Trey White, which he already played for them. But yeah, I feel like these are a few good additions to the team. Like, they did, again, win 13 games last year. So it's not like whoever they add is going to make them undefeated type. No team is going undefeated, by the way, except possibly the Philadelphia Eagles. Listen, man. I don't expect any team to ever beat my Birds, bro. It's not really possible. When we lose, it'd be an accident, bro. It'd be an accident, bro. Some of their departures, they did lose Murray Cooper, Von Miller, like I talked about. Rasul Douglas is still iffy. I don't think he signed with anyone yet. But again, they added Dane Jackson, and they drafted, I think his name is Max Hairston, in the first round from Kentucky. So I feel like Buffalo will be solid in the secondary. They'll be solid. I think they still got Taylor Rapp and DeMar Hamlin, the Reaper. So you feel me? I don't think they will have too many troubles in the secondary. I think they'll be one of the stronger units in the league. So that's some of the additions and departures from their roster. Let's get right into the schedule, bro. Let's get right into it. So game 1, they play the Baltimore Ravens at home on NBC. So this is a nighttime game. Everyone will be watching. You know what happened in the playoffs last year, bro. Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews. That's tough for me. So I feel like the Ravens will probably want their get back. They probably will, bro. Because Lamar Jackson, he just keeps coming up short every fucking playoff. Like, I feel like this season might be make or break for Baltimore. But in the first game, just because Buffalo is at home and their stadium is always fucking rocking, it's going to be the first game of the year on prime time in front of the entirety of America. Feel me? Give me Buffalo 1-0. The next week, they have the Jets. They go to New York. Well, they're already in New York, but they go to the Jets home stadium, MetLife. Justin Fields is the Jets quarterback. The Jets almost never beat Buffalo. Give me Buffalo, bro. 2-0. Then they have a Thursday night game against the Dolphins. Shout out to Tua. Tua hospital ball. I heard my fault. And this is also a Thursday night game. So, again, this is prime time. Everyone will be watching. Hold on, I need a bev, bro. I'm thirsty. This is a lot of yap. Whew. Alright, bet. It's not sponsored, by the way, bro. I'm not sponsored by Wawa yet. We'll see. So this is at home versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins, I don't know, like, they're just like they lost Jalen Ramsey this year. They still have Tyreek Hill. Who knows if he's going to be arrested? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Give me Buffalo again. Give me Buffalo. They started 3-0, bro. Give me Buffalo. The next week, they have 10 days off, which means they will be well rested and healthy. And they're at home again versus the New Orleans Saints, who do not have a quarterback at all. Are they about to throw Spencer Rattler out there? Heiner? I don't know, bro. Give me Buffalo in that game, and they will probably smash them like 52-7, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So they'll be 4-0. And then the following week, again, mind you, I don't know why the NFL scripted it this way, but Buffalo will be at home yet again. So 4 of their first 5 games will be at their stadium, which is a glitch in itself because Buffalo's fan base is outrageous. But behind the Philadelphia Eagles fan base, Buffalo gotta be up there in like the top 3, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So they play New England. You feel me? Drake May, Stephon Diggs, etc. New head coach, Mike Vrabel. And this is also on NBC. Give me Buffalo again because they are at home again. So they will be starting 5-0. Facts. And then week 6, this is the following week, they will finally go on the road. So they will be playing Monday Night Football, prime time, in front of everyone. And this is against the Atlanta Falcons, like I said. We'll see how Michael Penix plays this year. I do have high expectations for him. I definitely do. But I'm not going to lie, bro. I don't think Atlanta's defense can compete with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense. Give me Buffalo again. They will be starting 6-0. So going into the bye, Buffalo will be undefeated, bro. This is facts, bro. I'm baby Nostradamus, bro. Sources, trust me. So they have a bye week 7. Week 8, they play at Carolina. Again, they will be well rested. Going against Bryce Young. Now, Bryce Young, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't wait to do my video on the Panthers because low-key, I kind of have high expectations for Bryce Young in Carolina. They added some great additions to the receiving core. Like, I feel like that team low-key has potential to possibly slip into a wild card or close to it. Hold on, my camera's about to die. All right, I'm back, y'all. It obviously would not be a Fido video without a technical difficulty popping up somehow. Anyway, we were talking about the Panthers and how I have high expectations. Possibly a wild card, maybe they'll probably win 7 or 8 games. I'm excited for them, but they are coming off a bye week, well rested, and they have to go and play Kansas City the following week. Ooh, you know what? That could be a trap game. I changed my mind completely. Bryce Young at home will knock off Josh Allen. Yep, I'm saying it right now. Again, the following week, they are at home, which I feel like, bro, they always at home when they playing the Chiefs now. Weren't they at home last season? The script makers just be doing shit. This is a 4 o'clock game against Kansas City. They will be at home. But again, like I talked about in the beginning of this video, Patrick Mahomes is sacrificing their minds. My fault, bro. No conspiracies in the football videos. I apologize. But they're just not going to beat Patrick Mahomes again. So give me Kansas City versus Buffalo. Again, I'm baby Nostradamus, bro. Sources, trust me, bro. So after that, the following week, and this is coming off of 2 losses, by the way. They have to go to Miami, where it's always hot as hell. But whether it's Tua or whoever else, because we don't know how long Tua Hospital Ball will be playing each season. It's always a gamble. Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo. I think they go into Miami, take over the trap pretty easily, probably win by 2 scores. Week 11, they play at home versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's interesting enough. I feel like Tampa Bay will probably play a lot better than most people are predicting. I think Tampa Bay will be a playoff team again this year. Baker Mayfield, he's always susceptible to surprising people. So you know what? Give me the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers, even though they have to go into Buffalo and win this game. I think they pull it out on some miraculous shit. So in week 12, they have to go to Houston to CJ Stroud's home. This is a Thursday night game, so it will be on primetime TV in front of everyone. But coming off a loss to Tampa Bay, they're not going to lose 2 in a row anymore. After that slate where they lose the trap game to Carolina and then lose to the Devil Magic, Patrick Mahomes, they won't lose 2 in a row anymore. So give me Buffalo in that game, Thursday Night Football, walks into Houston, takes down CJ Stroud. Should be pretty easy, by a score, maybe 2. So going into week 13, Buffalo will be sitting at 8-3. And then in week 13, they do have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is about 40 years old. This is his last dance. And he will not be beating the reigning MVP. I don't even care. I know they'll be in Pittsburgh, but they're not winning that football game. Give me the Buffalo Bills at the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they will be 9-3 at this point. Going into week 14, they play at home against the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow. This will be an interesting matchup. I feel like the Bengals, I don't think they'll shock a lot of people. I just think they'll be a really good football team in the AFC North, which is already extremely packed. This shit's extremely packed. All 4 of those teams, 3, sorry. The Browns will probably be ass yet again. But I'm excited to see how long before Shedeur Sanders becomes the starting quarterback. If they might start in week 1, who knows? This is such a good matchup. Coming off of 2 wins in a row, they playing at home against the Bengals. Give me Buffalo. Give me Buffalo still. So after week 14, going into week 15, they will be 10-3. 10-3. Again, I'm baby Nostradamus, bro. So in week 15, they have to go to New England. And we're getting late in the season now. This is December. You know, December football starts to get really fucking cold. The football gets a little bit harder to keep in your hands and shit like that. Foxborough, it'll be interesting. I truly would like to see a game where New England is not completely owned and destroyed by the Buffalo Bills, but I still just don't think they can compete with Josh Allen, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. So against New England, they'll be in Foxborough. Still give me the Buffalo Bills. So that leaves them at 11-3. 11-3. Week 16, they play Cleveland. They play Cleveland. They will be at Cleveland. I don't know why I made that noise. I was looking at the following week, because after Cleveland, they have the Eagles, the best team in the NFL. This should be a no-brainer. The Buffalo Bills will probably beat Cleveland by 3 to 4 scores. The shit gonna be like 35-7. So yeah, I'll take Buffalo there. They'll be 12-3 going into week 17. Okay. So in week 17, they will be at home against my Philadelphia Eagles. This will be an amazing matchup. I'm sure this game will have a lot of playoff implications, so be prepared for that. But again, I told you, there's only one team that could possibly go undefeated. It's my Philadelphia Eagles. This will be a great game. I'm sure it will be decided in the closing minutes of the game. But give me Philadelphia. The Eagles will probably win this joint like 34-30 or some shit like that. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a close one. We got to go to Buffalo, but give me the Eagles. So they will be 12-4. They will be 12-4 going into week 18. This is the final game of the season. Since they'll be 12-4, I don't know where they will rank in the AFC. This could be one of those games where they don't even play their starters because they have the division wrapped up. But in the event that they do, they play the New York Jets again. Justin Fields is the quarterback. He's not beating number 17 by any stretch of the imagination. Give me Buffalo. So in a 18-game slate, they will be a whopping 13-4 yet again. Yet again, bro. Again, I am not a prophet. I'm just baby Nostradamus. I read the stars and the moon and the sun, and then I come down with my prediction. Feel me? I did say I was gonna do 2 teams in one video, but after doing that first video, bro, this shit gonna be like 15 plus minutes. I'm not about to sit here unless you guys want a long like 30-minute video, which I don't really want to sit through and edit, but I will do that because I am a content creator and I care about you guys, you feel me? And I respect y'all time. That's the thing. I don't want y'all sitting here for 25 plus minutes, you feel me, just talking about one team. This video was already long enough. Again, I just did my predictions for the Buffalo Bills. I believe that they will go 13-4. Now, as opposed to playoff predictions, if they don't have the first round bye, I feel like they're still gonna push through the AFC. They'll probably get to the AFC Championship against Baltimore or Kansas City. If it is Kansas City, they're gonna win this time. They are gonna win. If they play Kansas City again in the AFC Championship, I think Buffalo will finally get over the hump. That's going to be extremely hard to do, knowing that Patrick Mahomes sacrifices. Never mind. But they'll get over the hump. If they play Baltimore, though, give me Lamar Jackson. You feel me? Anybody but the Chiefs. I do not want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl anymore. We are tired of seeing that red in the Super Bowl, bro. So without further ado, that's going to wrap up this video. I think Buffalo will have a great season. And again, let me know in the comment section what you think Buffalo's record will be after going through their schedule. It's an interesting one. I don't think they have a super difficult schedule. That's probably like top 10 though, because they have some like tough matchups. They play the Eagles, they play the Chiefs, they play Baltimore, they play Cincy. So it's definitely not going to be a cakewalk, you feel me? So without further ado, that's going to end this video. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you for rocking with me. In the next video, we'll do Miami. I might speed through Miami so we can combine 2 in 1 video. But like I said, this was already a lot. So again, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all in next video. 1 like and I'll have that video out tomorrow. Feel me? I promise. Fido consistent. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna holla at y'all. Fido TV out. Boom!